cube root of 140608 plus cube root of 103823 is equal to square root of question mark. Options are 10,000, 9801, 8100, 9409, 9025. People who have attended my first class on simplification, cube root of 140608, you will say it within a second as some number. I will not say that number as of now, but I know that my students will say it within a second, because it can be answered within second. But cube root is ending with 8. That means outside cube root it should end with 2. That is what we will use the logic. Cube root is ending with 3. Tens complement of 3 is 7. Outside cube root it should end with 7. That means answer is ending with 9. And here I have square root, right? Here I have square root of question mark on the right hand side. Can I say that which number when I take the square root, I will get it as 9 outside the square root? Which number, if I take the square root, I will get it as 9? So any number ending with 1, if I take the square root, I will get it as 9. There is only one option ending with 1. If there are multiple options ending with 1, you also know how to find the cube root of this number very fast, which I taught you. You also again know how to find the cube root of this number also, which I taught you very fast. Cube root of 17.576 into 3375. Options are 36, 39, 42, 45, 48. This decimal, if I want to eliminate it, I will divide by 1000, because after 3 places decimal is kept, that is divided by 1000. Cube root of 1000 is 1 by 10. Take it outside. Cube root of 17576. Within a second, I taught you in my previous classes, very easily you can solve it as 26, sir. Within second you can tell it as 26. This number is ending with 6. Cube root of ending with 6 also will end with 6. 117, it lies between 2 cube and 3 cube. Smallest is 2. Write down that 2 just to revise for you people. It is ending with 5. Answer also will end with 5. And 33, it is 3. 3 lies between 1 cube and 2 cube. Smallest is 1. Write down 1. 26 into 10 is 260. 26 into 5 is 130. 390 divided by 10, 39. Another question which I took it on cube root. 390 divided by 10, it is 39. Kindly do not ignore my first class, sir. I told you one statement, if you remember. Ignoring my first class is equivalent to ignoring the simplification class. 5994 divided by 18 into 468 divided by 18 is equal to question mark. Options are 8658, 8656, 8655, 8654. None of these. Question is 5994, right? It is 5994 divided by 18 into what is the next statement, sir? 468. 468 divided by 18. This is equal to question mark. I will smartly play with unit digit. Sir, how will you understand that you should work with unit digit? 8654. All the options have different unit digit. Why not use unit digit? That is the best method, right? Use unit digit. If I use 4 into 8 is 32. Unit digit in the numerator is 2. 8 into 8 is 64. Unit digit in the denominator is 4. Is equal to question mark. Don't work with unit digit with respect to divisions after 2 steps. Convert it to multiplication. 2 is equal to question mark into 4. Right? Question mark into 4. Think logically. When I multiply something by 4, I should get 2 as the unit digit. That something should have the unit digit as 8. 8 into 4 is only having unit digit as 2. Answer should end with 8. Beautiful way of logic. Eliminate all the other options. Answer should be first option. How easily can you eliminate it? Sir, what if I have another option ending with 8? I taught you multiple methods. You can apply these 18 into 18, simplify and make it to the right hand side, cross multiply, apply digital sum. Multiple methods I am teaching you so that my students should not feel that they are not able to solve that question in the examination hall. Very good question, Hari. Let me explain you, Hari. Now first thing is Hari has asked a very good question. Let me spend little time in explaining his doubt because it's a very good question. 17.576 into 3375 is equal to 36, 39, 42, 45, 48. Everyone please listen carefully, sir. What Hari's doubt is, sir, how did you identify that 17576 is a perfect cube? Maybe after multiplying these two numbers, that entire number might be a perfect cube. Right? That entire number might be a perfect cube, but you did not multiply, but you just came to a conclusion that this also is a perfect cube, and along with that, this also is a perfect cube. How did you identify that this is a perfect cube? Very good question, Hari. This is exactly where I told you to know the perfect cube minimum till 15. Right? Now, Hari, listen carefully, sir. Suppose, for example, I take one perfect square. Let me explain you with perfect square concept so that same concept is for perfect cube. I will take a perfect square 4, right? I will take a perfect square 4. Answer also I want to make it as a whole number, right? Answer I want to make it as a whole number. If I want to make the answer as a whole number, the other term which you are multiplying should also be a perfect square. 16 into 4 is 64. 64 square root is 8, right? That means if you know that one of the number is a perfect square, and if you also know that answer is a whole number, definitely other number should be a perfect square. I believe it is clear for Hari and all my beloved other students. If you know that one of the number is a perfect square, and if you know that answer is a whole number, definitely by default other number should also be a perfect square. Same analogy, Hari. I told that in my first class, you should know square cubes till minimum 15. You should know that 3375 cube root is nothing but 15. That means this is a perfect cube. Second number is a perfect cube. And also answer options are also whole numbers. That means first number should also be a perfect cube. Hari, I believe that it is very clear for you, sir. See here, another question similar to that. 3996 divided by 18 into 792 divided by 18 is equal to question mark. Your answer options are 9768, 8676, 9765, 9234 and none of these. This is your original examination question. Previous question I took it similar kind of question just for your understanding. Same logic I'll implement. 6 into 2 it will end with 2 divided by 8 into 8 it will end with 4 is equal to question mark. 2 is equal to question mark into 4. This question mark should be 8 only, ending with 8, because 8 into 4 only will give you unit digit 2. There is only one option. Original examination question with the same answer options which was given. Yes, Jai Nayak, answer has no decimal in that case because 1000 cube root is 10. Any number which is divided by 10, because it's a whole number, it will eliminate. 521.42 minus 86.74 is equal to question mark plus 112.89. Answer options are 321.69, 312.79, 312.79, 322.7. Fourth option is 321.79 and the fifth option is none of these. Now just to tell you all the people, this kind of questions we solved without using answer options also earlier. My first 1 hour of today's class and in previous classes also, without writing answer options, by sharing method, I taught you all these things. Right? So what I can only say is, I will use answer options and use smarter approach right now. If I use digital sum, I am sure that my students know how to use the digital sum. Digital sum is 4 if you simplify. I will not waste time in simplifying digital sum again. Digital sum will give me the 4 as the digital sum. Check out from the answer options. 6 plus 3 9, 9 cancel, 2 plus 1 3 cannot be the answer options. Next, 9 cancel, 7 plus 2 cancel, 3 plus 1 is 4. It may be the correct answer. Third one, 7 plus 2 9 cancel, 3 plus 2 is 5, not equal to 4, ruled out. 9 cancel, 7 plus 2 cancel, 3 plus 1 is 4. It may be the correct answer. Just to tell one of the student, Raj Kiran, who also asked this doubt once again, which I told so many times in my previous problem, none of these I will ignore. 95% of the times I will not even care about none of these options. Raj Kiran, I believe that it is clear again and again and again. Now either second option should be correct or fourth option should be correct. This is where I will be little smart in eliminating one of the option. See the second option, sir, 312.79. Fourth option is 321.79. Only difference is in second and third digit, right? 12 and 21. Now if I approximate first number, I will approximately write it as 521. Second number is equal to question mark plus this 112.89, I will write it as 113, minus 86, I will write it as plus 87 on the right hand side, approximated, right? Now see here, think logically. Can I say that this value 113 plus 87 is 200. 200 if I subtract from 521, I will get 321. That means the second and third digit should be as 321. It should be in the range of 21. It cannot be in the range of 12. That is eliminated again. Fourth option should be correct. Fourth option should be correct. These are some of the very smarter ways of answering the question. Please ignore none of these if you want to move forward in your life in simplification problems. Solved some questions in between by answer options. Suppose I will come back to my question without answer option now. 8934 minus 3257 plus 481 is equal to question mark plus 2578. Now this plus 2578, let me shift it to the left hand side and then I will make this question a beautiful question. Listen carefully, sir. Listen carefully. Minus 2578. Suppose for example, I have 11 minus 17, or maybe I have 21 minus 17 for that matter. If I subtract 1 minus 7, it cannot be possible. So I will borrow 1 from this person. If I borrow 1, that 1 will become 11 because 1 is equivalent to 10 because the numbers are in base system 10. I also explained this concept in my previous class again. So I am borrowing 1 from this person, that 1 is becoming 10. So 10 plus 1 only will become 11. Getting the idea? So whenever I cannot subtract, borrow from a different person who is already positive. Now listen carefully, sir. Listen carefully. Same logic I will solve this question. Same logic. If I solve this, first term is positive term, third term is positive. Similarly, second term is negative, fourth term is negative. Let me do positive with positive, negative with negative, and I will work out with unit digit concept. See here, if I add 4 plus 1 is 5. Here I got 5. Similarly, minus 7 minus 8, it is minus 15. Next I got minus 15. But can I say that 5 minus 15 is not possible? So I will borrow 1 from this person. I will borrow 1 from my neighbor 3. If I borrow 1, it becomes 15 minus 15, 0. That means unit digit in my answer is 0. I am writing at the bottom of the screen. Unit digit in my answer is 0. Similarly, next term, 10th place. If I borrow 1, it becomes 2 in this case as of now. Here I have 2. 2 plus 8, it is 10 ending with 0, right? It is 10 ending with 0. Minus 5 minus 7 is minus 12. So I have 0. So it is 10 in fact, right? It is 10. 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 minus 12 cannot be subtracted. So I will again borrow 1 from my neighbor. I will borrow 1 from my neighbor. It becomes 20, right? It becomes 20. 20 minus 12 is 8. Second digit in my answer from the right is 8, right? It is 8. Now again I borrowed 1. This number became 8. See how beautifully you can solve. This number became 8. Here it is 8. Here it is 4. 8 plus 4 is 12. Minus. Here it is 2. Here it is 5. 2 and 5 is 7. 12 minus 7 is 5. I can subtract. I need not take borrow. It is 5 is the third digit from the right hand side. And the last position is here it is 8. Here I don't have. So it is 8 minus. Here it is minus 3. Here it is minus 2. 8 minus 5 is 3. Answer is 3580. I believe that this concept should give you supreme confidence in subtracting numbers or adding numbers. I taught you multiple other methods also. What is the other method which I taught you? Sharing method. So this person is having 34. You should give another 66. So from this 81, remove 66 and give it to this person to make it as a beautiful number 9000. Those are some kind of methods which I already taught you. I am telling you to solve this kind of problems in another beautiful methods with a one-liner answer. So Rajashri had said that I learnt 9 concepts today. Add it one more, Rajashri. You learnt 10 concepts as of now. Your question is 13.141 plus 31.417 minus 27.118 is equal to question mark. 27.118 is equal to question mark. Now everyone listen carefully, sir. Everyone listen carefully. Now if you observe carefully, can I say that this is minus 0.118, right? Last term is minus 0.118. That means I have minus 0.118 rupees with me. That means, in other words, I can say that I should give this 118 paisa to someone, right? I should give this to someone, right? I should give for someone. That is the meaning of it. Or in other words, I have taken debt from someone as minus 0.118 debts I have taken. That is the meaning of minus 0.118. Now try to get that 118 so that you can cancel it out. That is where simplification involves. From this I will take 100. From this I will take 100. From this I will take 7.17, right? From this I will take 0.17, right? Similarly, from this I will take 0.01. So finally I will get 118, right? From this I took 1. This is nothing but 0.001. From this I took 0.17. So it is 100 plus 0.18 is what I got. That is nothing but 0.118, right? That is 0.118. It is not 100 plus 0.118. That is 0.118. This will cancel with this term, and you are left only with this one you have taken out. This one also you have taken out. Remaining is 13.040 there, and the next term remaining is 31.4. This term will cancel out. You are left with 27. This is much more easier compared to this numerical term which is given in the first liner. Now if I simplify 13, okay, here it is 13 plus 31 is 44. 44 minus 27 is 17. 17.44 should be the final answer. How easily you can take this, sir? I hope it is clear. I don't want this minus 0.118 to be existing. I will eliminate. From this I will take 0.1. It is not 100 basically, it is 0.1. From this I will take 0.001. From this I will take 0.17. If I add all these things, I will get 0.118 with a positive term. Eliminate. You took this one, it becomes 0. You took this one, it becomes 0. 13.040 is left. This is 17 left out. 31.4 is left. This extra term is ruled out. 27 is left. This is much more easier to simplify. I hope it is very, very clear for you, sir. This is how I want my students to learn these beautiful shortcuts. Kindly comment in the live chat, sir. G. Mahananda. Last term. Now see here. I want to eliminate this 0.118. So 0.1 I am taking from here, so it will become 0 here, so I wrote 0. 0.001 I am taking here, so 0.1 plus 0.001, 001 in fact, and from this term I am taking 0.017, 0.017, this is nothing but 0.118, cancel. So here it is 13 point, this one is taken out, G Mahananda, 0. This term is already here, so it will cancel out, and this is cancelled with negative sign. I hope the idea is clear, sir. Ekal Dikshit, you will come to know how to get the previous videos at the end of the session, sir. Kindly hold on for some time. See this next beautiful question. All these are very, very extraordinary questions, which are extraordinary because of the way of solving. 36 percentage of 170 plus question mark percentage of 590, question mark percentage of 590 is equal to 150. Answer options are 14.6, 17.8, 16.4, 15, and the last option is none of these, right? Last option is none of these. Now see here, again a very, very beautiful way of problem solving. Can I say that 36 percentage of 170, if I remove this percentage after two places I should keep a decimal point, so it is 36 into 1.7 plus, okay, let me do like this so that it becomes easy for you. Now see here, why I will do like this is, can I say that this is having percentage. To cancel this percentage, if there are two zeros, it will be very, very helpful for me. So what I am doing is, I am multiplying by 10 for this term, multiplying by 10 for this term, multiplying by 10 on the right hand side, so that those two zeros will cancel out and percentage will cancel out. First term is 36 into 17. This percentage will cancel, two zeros will cancel. Second term is question mark into 59, and the last term is 1500. Right, last term is 1500. Now again think logically. Can I say that if I use unit digit concept, 6 into 7 is 42, it is ending with 2, plus this is question mark into 59, I don't know, this is a number ending with 0, right? This is a number ending with 0. Now everyone please think logically, sir. Can I say that 36 into 17 is nothing but a whole number, because there is no decimal point here. 36 into 17 is nothing but a whole number. This is a whole number, plus this right hand side is also a whole number. Whole number plus something should give me right hand side as whole number. That means this missed out term should also be a whole number. Whole number plus whole number is only a whole number. That means question mark 59 is a whole number. Therefore question mark should also be a whole number. Question mark should also be a whole number. First option, second option, third option, you can directly eliminate it. First, second and third, you can directly eliminate it. Now people who asked me how about none of these in my previous questions, please listen carefully, sir. 15 is the only whole number option which is present. Suppose I will mark it as 15. Now think logically, 36 into 17 plus, I am assuming question mark as 15, plus 59 into 59 is equal to 1500. If I assume fourth option, which is the only option present, 6 into 7 is 42 ending with 2, 5 into 9 is 45 ending with 5. This is 2 plus 5, 7, it is ending with 7, but right hand side is ending with 0. 7 and 0 are not equal. Fourth option, although it's a whole number, it cannot be the answer. Option is fifth option, none of these. Your correct answer is fifth option, none of these for this question. That means you told me that how to take care of none of these. This is how you need to take care of. And I have solved in my previous classes also how you can actually take care of none of these with so many beautiful questions. This is completely a logical way of solving, sir. Completely a logical way of solving. 36 into 17 is a whole number, right hand side is a whole number. That means the middle term should also be a whole number, because whole number plus another whole number only will give you whole number. Already 59 is whole number, so question mark should also be a whole number. That means first three options are closed, they cannot be the right answer. You can directly eliminate. Answer should be either 15 or it should be none of these. I just assumed it as 15 and checked by unit digit concept, but 15 is also cheating me. Rule it off. Answer is none of these. I hope everyone is very clear with these shortcuts. Before solving this question, in my first class I told you this key point. The key point what I told you is a perfect square never ends with, a perfect square never ends with 2, 3, 7 or 8. A perfect square never ends with 2, 3, 7 or 8. Now everyone please listen to this very carefully, sir. This is the key point which we are using in my next few questions. Your question is question mark square plus 21 square is equal to 765. Answer options are 17, 19, 21, 22 and none of these. 21, 22 and none of these. Now listen carefully, sir. Question mark square plus 21 square is 765. One of the ways of solving is, I already taught you 21 square and other things, substitute and get it. Another way of solving, method 1. Listen carefully, sir. Method 1. Can I say that 21 is an odd number? Odd number to the power of any number is an odd number. This is odd number plus this I don't know. Right hand side 765 is an odd number. Now think logically. I need to get the final output as odd number. Odd number plus something. Odd number plus something should give me an odd number. That something should definitely be an even number, because even plus odd is only odd. Odd plus odd is not odd. Odd plus odd will give you right hand side as even, but right hand side is odd. That means that question mark square should be even number. If question mark square is even, question mark also should be even, because even number square only is even. That means question mark should be even number. First option is odd ruled out, second option is odd ruled out, third option is odd ruled out. Either it should be 22 or it should be none of these. Again, for the students who think that you need to take care of none of these, one more classical example. If I continue further, suppose if I take question mark as 22 for example, if I take 22 square plus 21 square is equal to 765. Multiple ways of thinking, sir. One of the easiest way of thinking is 20 square is 400. 400 plus 400 itself is 800. That means left hand side should be greater than 800. How can it be 765? It is not possible. So 22 is also ruled out. Or you want to use unit digit. Unit digit will not work out in this case. Why? Because 2 square is 4. Unit digit is 4. 1 square is 1. Unit digit is 1. Right hand side unit digit is also 5. But my understanding logically will say that 20 square itself is 400. Another 20 square itself is 400. 400 plus 400 is definitely greater than 800. But right hand side is less than 800. They both cannot match. Fourth option is ruled out. Fifth option is marked. Next question. Please do not forget this beautiful concept. A perfect square never ends with 2, 3, 7 or 8. See here. Suppose for example, I take a number called as, I take a perfect square 8 square 64. It is not ending with 2, 3, 7 or 8. 12 square 144. It is not ending with 2, 3, 7 or 8. 13 square 169. It is not ending with 2, 3, 7 or 8. Any perfect square you take, it will definitely not end with 2, 3, 7 or 8. Right? It will definitely not end with 2, 3, 7 or 8. Why unit digit does not work out, Arvind? Because if I assume 22 here, 22 square will end with 4. 1 square also will end with 1. So answer also is ending with 5. You might work with unit digit and say that Answer is 22 because unit digit on the left hand side is matching with right hand side. But common sense should say that 800 should not be equal to 765. I hope the idea is clear, sir. Again a beautiful question. See here. A perfect square never ends with 2, 3, 7 or 8. First of all, what is the meaning of a perfect square? Any number multiplied by the same number. That means a number of the form n square. It is always a perfect square, right? It is always a perfect square, and this will never end with 2, 3, 7 or 8. A perfect square never ends with 2, 3, 7 or 8. See this beautiful question, sir. Question mark square plus 343 is equal to 725. Find the value of question mark. Options are 17, 18, 19, 20. None of these. Options are 17, 18, 19, 20 and none of these. Now think logically. If you think little bit, you will mark it within a second. Can I say that if I shift it to the right hand side, 725 minus 343, this will end with 2, right? This will end with 2. Left hand side is question mark square. Think logically, sir. Can I say that question mark square is nothing but a perfect square? Can a perfect square end with 2? Perfect square can never end with 2. None of the options will satisfy. Even if you check out substituting the options, none of them will satisfy. Answer for this question is none of these. Definitely, for sure, any perfect square will never end with 2. This number is ending with 2 because 725 minus 343 is ending with 2. None of the options will definitely satisfy because a perfect square can never end with 2.